Okay, there is another tool I wanted to show you is the Saw Edges tool. When you select it here, it's pretty much that's what it does. It creates, it blends the edges. Notice that it highlights them, and you see on the viewport, you see them highlighted in red, meaning that those two edges share the same location on the UV editor. So you can always click and drag to make that change, and from there you can always go back to UV mode and either relax or move points to better place them on the UV editor. And the beauty of this tool is that you can pretty much do like a like a little zone pattern, and better place make them look nicer on the UV editor. From this point, all you have to do is continue relaxing any areas that you see distortion. Like, for example, there's a big gap of distortion over here. That's right here on the side. So you can always go to the Smooth tool and do the Unfold, and look at how much nicer the placement is on the UV checker map test. So continue doing that through the whole project, until you get nice placement around the head. And when you can do it too on the back side, to get rid of all these areas over here. You can try selecting. If it distorts like that, select smaller areas. You see that's it's working better for this part, but not for this. So you might need to just keep going with smaller placement. You see that the more you unfold it, you can also try the relax option, to kind of place them a little bit smoother. Just keep working until you get the stretching out on the UV editor. And these are tied up to these over here too, so you might need to go back and forth between those two to make sure that they're well placed. So once you're done with tweaking all your UVs, remember that you have to put them back on the UV editor on the main area over there. So select them all and scale them down and make sure that you fit them inside this area, and that way when you apply a texture, sorry about that, it applies on the default area, which is this one here, okay, the positive quadrant. It's pretty much the one that highlights when you turn the texture on. Okay, and from there you should be ready to then do the coloring for the diffuse or color map.